Hi, it's Dean Rogers. I'm here in Tampa, Florida at a real estate investing mastermind. Besides the information you learn, it's the people you meet and the relationships you build. So I'm going to be interviewing real estate millionaires and finding out more about them. Let's go. All right, guys. So who are you and how'd you become a millionaire?
My name is Esteban Andrade. I'm the co-founder of RemoteLatinos.com and MotivatedSellerOnline.com. And we became a millionaire by helping other real estate investors make a lot of money and become millionaires themselves.
There we go.
My name is Omer, Bloch, and I'm the co-founder of Remote Latinos. And we help people in real estate find all types of talent in Latin America, like acquisitions managers, lead managers, and cold callers, and many others. And we help those people in Latin America become financially free and actually be able to take care of their families through working with real estate investors.
Beautiful.
And just to add, we have hired over 600 remote talent around the world inside of real estate businesses and other digital marketing agencies too. So
what's the one thing that was the breakthrough to achieve success?
I think that one of the biggest things is that, all right, there you go. So one of the biggest things is that I started giving away everything that I knew and that I've achieved for free. So whether that's Facebook groups, whether that's content online on Instagram, Reels, TikTok Shorts, YouTube, I started giving everything for free because I believe that knowledge should be just translated from body to body. Like, you can't just keep knowledge forever. You have to give it to your team. You have to give it to everyone. And eventually, people will know that what you actually mean is the best for them, right? And yeah, so I started giving everything for free. And at some point, just people knew that I was going to give so much value that just started coming to me. I started also asking, hey, you want to work together? And then they ended up working with us.
What was your biggest breakthrough to achieve success?
Yeah, it's coming to events like this. I've been coming to events like this for about 10 years. So coming to events have been completely revolutionizing my life. I'm 27 since I was about 18, and meeting people, networking. And then back in 2019 was my first really big event, and meeting people that I was like, wait, if you can do this, I for sure can do that as well. And that really changed my life. And obviously meeting people that are way ahead, and people like Esteban that are giving free things away. That was incredibly helpful to people like me. And here I am.
What's been your biggest win?
Our biggest win?
Yeah.
My biggest win is, I want to say, just becoming a better leader once I've met this guy, the co-founder of Remote Latinos. Before, I was more of a selfish leader. I wanted everything for myself, rather more of a selfless leader. And when I met him, I learned how to recognize people, how to praise and reward people better, how to build an entire culture. And that's something that a lot of business owners really missed from the very beginning, even if they've been 5-10 years in business. So my biggest win was to really know how to become a better leader, how to become a real example for my team, not just for my clients.
Yeah, so my biggest win is, this is going to sound incredibly selfish because it's the opposite of what you just said, but it's to become 100% independent. For the last 3 years, I've been a digital nomad. I've been taking care of myself, I don't have to rely on anybody to take care of me besides myself. And because of that, I've been able to pay my team incredibly well. All of our team members get paid very well. I had 2 team members last year be able to afford their first homes, which is pretty cool. And then obviously, I would say the ultimate win was hiring 600 people from over 40 different countries to a lot of different industries. So that's that changed my perspective, because for me, I got rejected in 2018 from multiple jobs. And then I was thinking to myself, if I ever have the opportunity to hire talented people, I'm going to do it at a scale. And we've been doing that for the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah. And doing all of that, just becoming better at everything. I partnered up with Pace Morphy and a multifamily deal that I was like, wow, I'm inside of 408 units opportunity here. And I flew to Charlotte to see that myself. That for me was huge.
That's crazy. What's been your biggest failure?
My biggest failure? Okay, so I think one of my biggest failure is not being able to from the very beginning, do alliances. Why? Because I've seen everyone just grow collaborating with other people. I've seen other people grow by doing affiliates, by doing referrals, but just genuinely wanting to help each other, because I was so freaking afraid to ask, right? I'm a big giver, but I'm really bad at asking. So I got really good at paid media and direct to customer, right? Direct response marketing. But I never really did alliances, which didn't help me for like the last 3 years, because I did not build real relationships. But with that, knowing that now I can help each other and leverage each other out, like family mastermind, now I'm gonna be able to get better at that. Yeah.
What's your biggest failure?
Yeah, so my biggest failure is that I have no failures. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. My biggest failure for sure has been the fact that, this is still, it's still something that I'm growing, is sometimes I just like to build things very slow rather than pick them up really fast. Like, we can be doing 10x the amount of revenue that we're doing right now, but I like to move slow because I'm choosing to mix my lifestyle with my business instead of just going all in and putting 100% of my time into the business. So I think some people can view it as a failure, but for me, I view that as, I like balance, and I'm looking at it as a 27-year-old. I want to be able to live life, and I want to be able to do this in the long run and not burn myself out. So I guess it depends who you ask, because I would say some people would think that I'm doing $500,000 a month, and we're not doing anywhere near that. So, yeah.
If you had a time machine and could go back to when you were starting, what would you tell yourself?
Buy Bitcoin. 2011. I'd be like, those Arabic guys that were talking about Bitcoin in my university, they were like, I should have bought. No, I'm kidding. I am not, but so one of the biggest things that, let me think about this one for a second. All right, yes. So the biggest time machine is, regardless of whatever I'm going to do, there's always going to be pain, challenges, and failure. So I was very scared from the very beginning of not jumping into entrepreneurship and business, because I knew that I was comfortable enough where I was, and I was winning all the time. I felt like a winner. But if I wanted to win even bigger, just go through like the roof, just pass through that roof, and just be the man that I wanted to be, I needed to fail and feel that failure. But it wasn't as bad. So I jumped in because COVID hit me, and it wasn't as bad. It was just fear of nothing, a fear of like what could potentially happen but never happen. Because I'm a doer, and I'm a deal maker, and that failure that I thought was going to happen never happened. So I just went for it and started winning again. Yeah.
All right. If you had your time machine, what would you tell yourself?
So two. I would go even more backwards, and I would go see who built the pyramids, because come on now, that's probably the best answer. But on the real is, in 2017, I was offered to move to Denver, Colorado to start a marketing agency that I eventually ended up selling for in 2018. And I had the opportunity to have equity in the company and figure everything out. But I hesitated. I was scared. I ended up going to school, moving with my family, doing the regular stuff. And then about a year and a half later, they hired me to become their sales guy, which obviously ended up working out well. I made my first 6 figures, so on and so forth. But if I can go back, I wish I went back into 2017, early 2017, moved out to Denver, Colorado, built a company, and then Esteban would have bought from me instead of me buying from him.
All right. What do you think is the best way for people to get started in real estate in 2023?
Oh, man. Okay. So first of all, get your shit together and get organized with one thing that you're going to be doing very well. So if you want to do real estate using BRR method, go all in into learning that and actually start doing towards it. If you learn, for example, in YouTube from someone like Pays Morby doing creative financing, and you want to do that, that's the only one thing that you're going to focus in the next 6 months, 12 months to get your first deal, right? If you're learning someone like him, that you're going to get your first wholesaling deal, do that for the next 6 months over and over again, day after day, and only one thing until you get really good at it. And now you're going to be able to, maybe get your first deal, use that money to get more deals, or use that money to invest into real estate the way that you want to invest in real estate. But just do that one thing that is going to help you, then multiply it by step. Then you're going to be doing two. But take that 6 months, 12 months, go all in, and that's what you're going to do. Yeah.
How about you? Best way for people to get started in real estate 2023?
Mine's very simple. Join Real Estate Investing Game Changers with James Hodges. We have a ton of clients that come from him. He's actually one of our partners in with Remote Latinos. He sends us all people, and every single person that comes from him, I always like to ask, how's the program going? Are you getting value? And they are all so happy with his coaching, with all the coaches that are in his program. So look, me and Esteban obviously know a ton about marketing and sales. But in the end of the day, me and him are not doing real estate investing every single day to where we can teach someone everything that we know. However, we are partnered with a lot of coaches, and we've seen all the people that are getting results. And REIGC is the best program that we've worked with in the last year, and that's what I would tell people is join that.
I think he has his own program.
Or you can join the Wholesaling Playbook by Dean Rogers.
And join the wholesaling with Dean Rogers. That's it. That's option number 2.
I love it. All right, so if you weren't doing anything in real estate, what would it be?
If I wasn't doing anything in real estate?
Anything in real estate, what would it be?
If I was not doing.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. If I was not doing anything in real estate, I would go and get myself a job in the sales industry. So sales is one of the biggest skill sets that any individual can have in business. Now, there's the other part, which is learning how to market. But however, if you find a great marketing system and you close those deals and you learn how to talk to people, have a great introduction, have a great sales process, being able to negotiate and get that person to buy from you, or for instance here, sell your house to you, that is going to be the leverage that you need to grow your company, your first company, to $1 million a year, and then $10 million a year once you build a sales team. So sales position is the first thing I would do if it was outside of real estate.
I love that answer because that's exactly what I did, is to get a high-ticket sales job. For me personally, it's selling some sort of a coaching program, an agency selling, what Dean offers. I'm assuming it's high-ticket-ish, and really, really good at sales, because the first thing before you want to become financially free, that's what I've noticed, is you want to become location free. If you can work anywhere in the world, you can eventually make a lot more money. And that's what I did. That's what helped me out. That's how I made my first 6 figures. So doing remote sales, whether it's selling, for real estate coaching company, whether it's selling, training, they teach people how to train, get better, in better shape, crypto, whatever the case is. But it's sales 100%.
How can people find you?
Follow me on Instagram at Estenick, so that's ESTENICK. You're going to be able to see all my content on Instagram. We're going to be doing collaborations here with Dean. Instagram.
Yeah, and then it's just my name, OMER Omer Bloch, the one and only. There's actually one guy out there that I'm trying to get after, so do not follow him. It's OMER. All
right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right, guys, Dean Rogers again. Thank you so much for watching. If you've come to the very end of this video, then I hope you got a ton of value. For me, this is what it's all about. When you can get around other people that are thinking at higher levels, that have gone through incredible life experiences, then you're going to benefit from that as well. And just that's where the growth happens. So I hope you were inspired. I hope you search out some of these people and learn more about them. There's some incredible people that have gone through and have incredible stories. So make sure to stay in touch. You can reach me at deanrogers.com to connect more. We'll see you next time. Peace.